Where would you say that the path from the past few months, what you've achieved and what you see happened to where you're going with your vision? Where do you see yourself in the next few months, weeks, or years?
Yeah, it's a great question. So, really, this year has all been about simplifying our approach and being able to connect with a lot more women and men to provide them with the opportunities that we have had in our business and the opportunities that we have to coach, to get started, to scale your business, and really, I guess, removing a lot more of those points of entry, but also providing them with a really clear roadmap. So it's before it was probably not really clear, how you can come in and work with us, how you can build, and then how you can scale. So really, I guess, mapping it out, but visualizing it, but really clear stepping stones to giving the right resources to one, make it accessible, and three, actually clearly show what path they need to follow, what to expect in terms of their business. So we've simplified our offers. So rather than having multiple different offers and multiple different entry points, it's one point of entry for those getting started, one point of entry for those scaling, and even just simplifying the way that we work with our clients, even in the programs as well. So there's no point overcomplicating it. And sometimes when you're so close to the business, sometimes you do overcomplicate things. So we've been really working with the right people that are potentially have walked the path that we want to walk and kind of learning from those experts and mentors and really streamlining this year. So not only to support entry into the business, but also support the way of working with our business as well.
So tell me more about all those steps. I think you brought up a very, very important step in when it comes to building infrastructure for a business, which is so overlooked and underrated. People do not want to talk about it. They have no idea what to do. People are looking for quick fixes to upgrade their business and to achieve high things and have more people join their businesses or buy from them or get their services. But no one is talking about the importance of this aspect of building the infrastructure that you just mentioned. So tell me more about that. What was the story behind that, and what exactly do you mean you're going to be coming forward, and why?
Yeah, so I always believe every business there is room for growth and room for change. And sometimes when you've been doing for something for so long, you're just like, well, it's kind of working, but then you have these things that come up, or you have some resistance, or you know that there's something that needs to be fixed. So what I have done over the last probably month is I have leaned into my team and their expertise and having my head coaches step up and take a little bit more calls, and being okay with that they are experts in their own field. So one is a copywriting coach, so she's taking more calls, which is then supporting our clients in their copy and messaging. And then we also have a mindset and sales coach, so she's supporting them to really refine that sales process. So once now that has happened, it has allowed me to really step out, take a bird's eye view on the business to see, well, how can we make things quicker but still keep them personalized? Because I'm all about AI and I'm all about automation without taking the human element. So that's been a really big focus. One, to make it not only easy, but also to make sure that they feel that they have all of the information. We have all of our, let's say, ducks in a row. We're all covered legally, and it's a win-win for both. So, rather than ticking a box on a website and potentially not even seeing the terms and conditions, which it's standard, let's be honest. We all know that we should read the terms and conditions, but people don't, allowing us to be able to automate that to not only do they tick that, they will also be sent a contract that's electronic signing so that they can actually see all of the T's and C's that they can sign and really support them into knowing what their responsibilities are, as well as what our responsibilities are to them as well. And really to encourage them to take action in their business, show them what can be possible. So that's probably more so in our onboarding system, but in terms of our working with clients is rather than overcomplicating it, is meeting them where they're at.
Yes.
So we do have quite a lot of content in our program. And rather than, here you go, here's all the content, go for your life, because that doesn't work for everybody, is really working on our one-to-one strategy calls, where you're at, where do you need to be, and what can we offer you to make sure that you're getting from A to B. And generally that is a personalized approach with, you need to work on this module, let's see it, let's support you, and then go and implement it, and then we can move on to the next thing. So really, once we're allowed to, not allowed to, but simplifying here, we get to support them and simplify it. And rather than them sitting there and watching all the modules, supporting them to know that business takes time and it is that marathon. It's not a sprint. So be okay with, especially with putting systems in your business, that it will take time, but it will serve you so much in the long term.
Yes. Wow. There's so much value in you just shared in the last few minutes that I hope people didn't overlook. The first thing she mentioned was being okay with the thing that she did not know. That other leaders, that she has other leaders in place who do the things better than she can in that department, and she's okay with that. And I think that's one of the biggest things for entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, who struggle with maybe control or authority in those cases and scenarios where they're not sure can they give away that control because they want things done a certain way, and giving away that control and relying not on the expertise of the person itself, but the resources and templates and procedures that you put in place to guide that person. I think that's a very, very big point, and it looks like you have done that to various parts of your business, and that's what's very amazing. You have some thoughts on that? I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I think definitely it's about not, I mean, there's definitely things that I'm an expert in. And I still think even once you're an expert in one thing, you can still step it up to the next level of expert. And every change that we make in our business is a learning experience. And then I just get to teach my clients on it. So I think that because so much changes in tech as well, you're not going to me, I feel like we have gone through so many evolutions of the way that we do business since we started. And I think you have to morph and change. And there's always better ways to do things. So rather than being like, I'm the expert, our business is rocking, it's great. Well, there's always holes to plug. There's always things that you can improve. And I like the fact that I am quite transparent and open with my clients that, hey guys, we're actually mixing it up. We're totally changing the way that we do our back end of business. This is why, this is what you can learn from it. And this is what takeaways you could do to actually implement within your business as well.
Thank you for being here today. I'm really happy that you tuned in to Vision Pros Live. I'm looking forward to seeing your reactions as these episodes continue to move forward. This is going to get more and more fun. We'll have more and more engagement as well. We'll invite people to participate in the show. And thank you for giving us your time and attention. Have an excellent time building out your vision and becoming a Vision Pro yourself.